What's going on, everybody? TRAE4PAY back in the building, coming at you guys with something that I've been kind of going back and forth with myself on whether or not I wanted to react to this. This is going to be a reaction to the Darrell Brooks hearing, I guess it's called. I don't even know the legal terms like that. You know, the reason why I've been going back and forth on whether or not I wanted to react to it is because even though seeing this absolute man-child behave in this manner, it has some entertainment value to it, but at the same time, you can't forget this dude is a cold-blooded killer, bro. Like, this dude did some despicable things. Even though, like, okay, you know, he's acting crazy, this is funny, he thinks he's scaring people, but then you can see like how somebody of his nature would do some crazy stuff like this. Like, he's 40 years old. I don't know how this dude has been alive for this long. They recently found him guilty on all charges, so although that is great, the family still lost their loved ones and a lot of people were injured. Yeah, I just wanted to touch on that before I start. Like, I just didn't want to get into it and treat it as if this is just some normal content and just something I want to pump out into the channel without explaining that to you guys so nobody's offended, and so it just doesn't seem like I'm being careless. I don't mean to rant so hard. Yeah, without further ado, let's get into it.
How are some of these answers allowed to pass when they're coming straight from reports made by the people on the stand? Very curious.
I don't understand your question. I'm not sure what you're asking me.
What I'm asking you.
This is why this dude's stupid, bro. This dude's stupid. He's sitting here and he wants the judge to basically be his lawyer, okay? If he would have chosen not to represent himself, which, you know, stupidly enough he did, he wouldn't be curious about this kind of stuff, and somebody that has a legal background would break it down to him. But hey, in a way, I'm glad he did this, because boy, that boy guilty on all charges. Let's go. What you talking about? Put him under the jail.
Reading from the report that the people on the stand are giving, the report that they gave to law enforcement.
If you're asking me whether there's a mechanism in the rules of evidence and how to establish that before the jury, the answer to that is yes. If you're asking me how you do that, I'm not going to answer that.
I didn't ask how. I just.
In a way, you are asking how. He trying to pretend.
To be blunt, which I've been since the beginning of this trial, obviously.
Bro think he's so clever, bro. He thinks he's really finessing the system.
Strategy here by the prosecution. I see right through it. Don't have any cross-examination. Mainly because you've already schooled the people getting on the stand on how to answer certain things.
Well, that is completely speculative on your part without any basis in law or fact.
It's obvious.
Sir, you could ask questions.
Okay. How stupid is this? So he thinks because he knows the strategy that they're trying to use to get him found guilty, or however you say, he thinks because he recognizes the strategy, that means that the judge should put a stop to it. Boy, they are against you. Do you not realize that y'all are against each other? You're going against the state, and they are the ones representing the state, and you're on the opposite side. They are trying to get you in prison. So because you see through their plan or whatever, okay, and what? Now what? What, the judge supposed to be your principal and be like, hey, all right, you guys stop trying to get him in jail now, you know, he has to. No. The judge ain't your lawyer, she ain't your principal or your teacher that's gonna help you out. Like, stop it, bro.
That establish that. You can ask them if they've met with anyone. You haven't done that. So for you to say that right now is without basis. If you want to...
It's clear.
If you are looking to elicit what they said in the report, there is a way under the rules of evidence based upon the way the witnesses have answered to clarify that. But that requires you to call certain witnesses. I'm not going to give you any more legal advice further than that.
I don't think I have to call any other witnesses.
If you're asking me to strike their testimony based on your perceived,
I didn't say anything about that.
All right, then I'm going to bring the jury back out and you're going to call your next witness. So I'm not hearing a request from you at this time. You said you wanted to raise a legal issue. What's the legal issue?
The legal issue is how is the state allowed to coach the people?
You're assuming
getting on the
they
stand?
spoke to them and coached them.
It's obvious. I'm not stupid.
Well, I disagree with that, sir. Again, you could ask
All of a
questions to
sudden,
lay a foundation
all of a sudden the
with
state
these
don't got.
witnesses.
All of a sudden.
Nobody had to coach anything, bruh. Nobody had to coach a single thing. Them telling the truth about you being garbage is not them coaching somebody.
For the first time in trial, all of a sudden now they don't
They
got
just
no
saying
cross.
exactly
That's
what
clearly
you
a
are.
rush to try to get through the case. Hurry up. We just gonna let these people go.
Well, this
and
is
not-
argument.
Come on, man.
This is argument on your part,
I
sir.
see
It
through
is pure
I
commentary
just
at
want
this
that on the
point.
record. I see through it.
And your
Nice try,
see-through
but I see through it.
has absolutely no basis in
Yeah,
fact.
I know that's what's being done.
You could
on, man.
ask
I'm-
these questions. You could
Come on,
ask
man.
these
You got the right
witnesses
one.
certain questions, and you're
far,
not.
far from an idiot.
They're your witnesses,
This
sir.
is a
You
clown
believe.
show. Bro.
I'm gonna start asking every witness up here that they seem just to mysteriously now not have any cross for. Have they been coached to answer the way they answer? Because
Well, you can't
I
ask
find-
that, but
I
you can
find
ask
it
them
very
if they've
funny.
met with anyone ahead of
I
their
find it
testimony
very
here
funny.
today,
I find
which
it
you've
very
done
funny.
with other witnesses.
I find it very funny that these are their reports.
judge giving him
and now
advice,
all
he
of a
telling him
sudden
the way to
you
ask it, too, and he's
oh,
still-
I saw the person in the car.
He's so busy
but,
talking so hard.
I saw the
It's an
reach
attempt
for
by
something.
you
Oh,
to
I don't,
delay these
I don't recall what they.
Hey, this bailiff right here want to choke him out so bad. He want to come up behind him and wrap him up in one of these and just put that boy.
They had on.
Put him
Mr.
to
Brooks,
sleep.
there's
recall
no
seeing
purpose
somebody
for you
reach for
saying
something
this
and
right
don't
now.
know
He
what they
hoping
had
for the
on.
opportunity.
I find that
All right,
very.
I'm having the jury
Come on,
brought
man.
out. I'm instructing you to
Come on,
avoid
man.
the commentary when the jury comes out, or you will
I didn't
forfeit
say-
your right to be
I didn't say
present.
nothing.
Before we do that, there's an issue that we do need to take up potential as to a witness by the name of Abel Lescano. He has prior criminal history.
Thank you.
So as long as the jury's out, we should probably discuss that. I would like to provide the defendant and the court with a copy.
So that had
of
to be
the-
said. So it's the defendant.
That's not how it was said.
That was how I said. You want to run the record back?
Mr. Brooks.
So I'm the only one. I got one. I
Mr.
got one
Brooks.
ear that work, and I heard that.
This
Come on,
is
man.
to benefit
Come on, man.
you so
No,
that
it's
you
not.
understand
Ain't none of
your
this to benefit
witness
me, so let's
has
be
a
clear about
prior
that.
It's a
record.
grown
Your Honor,
child
when I leave
right
the
now.
table, I'm away from the courtroom, and I have to elevate my voice. This is the
So she had to
alleged
elevate her
record of
voice
Abel
just for
Lescano.
that.
Stop talking.
Come on, man. Like I don't know who you.
Yo. So now he mad because he want her to talk to him nicer. I ain't got nothing else to say about that. He wants her to say stuff to him a little bit nicer, y'all.
Y'all be thinking y'all.
Man that
I'll
murdered
set the
6
value
people,
in terms
he
of
wants you
value.
to say defend it a bit
document.
sweeter to him.
One
Don't
more
say it so-
interruption and you're going to be removed to the
Don't say
next
it so
courtroom.
That's what you want to do anyway.
It's not what I want to do. Do not interrupt Attorney Opera.
So
what she
Your
needs
Honor,
to
I
do.
believe he has 7 prior criminal convictions via OWI 2nd from 1997,
Pounds
and
fist.
OWI 3rd from 1997,
Complete, bro.
and
Oh my
OWI
God.
4th from
He
2003,
hit the desk.
criminal trespass to dwelling from 2006.
Right, I need
Bro, I don't want to say nothing too crazy. I'm trying not to say nothing too crazy. I think I've said enough, but like, look, bro. This dude a straight up man child, bro. Like, you could see how somebody like this would do some crazy stuff like this. This dude feel no sort of remorse. And it's like, seeing it, I wish the judge would have just been like, hey, look, take this dude out of here, and we just gonna do the rest of the trial without him. Like, I see why she's doing this. She's kind of walking him through it so he has no opportunity to, like, appeal later on down the road. But this dude's so garbage, bro. Like, he in here just acting like a 4-year-old that you took his toy away, and now he throwing a tantrum and staring at you, think he's scared. Bro, nobody's scared of you, bro. You in here chained up. You can't make anybody do anything right now. You are powerless, but you think you got all the
to
all
take
the
a break.
power, apparently.
This
Look
man
at this
right
clown,
now is having
bro.
a stare down with me. It's very disrespectful.
Clown.
He pounded his fist. Frankly, it makes me scared. And we're taking a break.
What would take you in the back when 3 of them officers take you in the back with no cameras and just tear you up, bro? I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know if you want me to do more of these, because I'm not sure if I want to do more of them. Hope you did some good for somebody today. Hope somebody did some good for you. And I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Peace.